Yeah, there is different types of scan or tempos that we have offensively. One being that, you want to get lined up fast and then kind of see what the look defense is giving you and be able to check the play from the sidelines. And we have that, and we have a true, we'll get to the line and we might not even have a play call, that we truly scan. But it's a different types of tempo that Coach Reese really kind of uses multiple times a game, and so it's not just one. I think with 3 or 4 different type of tempos, a huddle, get to the line, no play call, and truly, look to see what the defense is doing. We'll tempo, and if it's a look he wants, we'll call it. Or if we need to change it, we'll change it. And just so the ability to say, hey, we have more than one tempo offensively to try to take advantage of what we're getting schematically, defensively is something that it's really been effective for our offense.
You're talking about the linebackers and getting JD back. Prince Kollie's gotten, I think, 2 handfuls of snaps the last couple games and obviously made a notable play in this last one. What is his next step to join that? Is there room in rotation to have 5 guys in there?
Yeah. I challenged him last week, Prince. You continue to build trust in practice. There is no such thing as a gamer. Your team needs you to be a great practice player. And that's my challenge to Prince, and that's my challenge to many other players in our football program. Everybody talks about Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer is one of the best practice players I've been around. That's what we need our young guys to be. And for Prince to go and make a big play like that, man, it was good to see. He's a talented football player. And he had a really good week of practice. He played more this past game than he probably ever has. And he's still challenged. You got to challenge yourself, man. We need great practice players because that builds confidence in your coaches to put you out there in the game. And that's what I hope to see him do because, listen, talent sets the ceiling of how good you can be. And Prince got a high ceiling. Continue to put the work in practice to gain confidence in your coaches and to make you a better football player. And I think he can be really special.
You mentioned Stanford being a rivalry game for you guys. Emotionally, what goes into that maybe is different from another game?
Yeah, I think it starts with respect and rivalry. I'm fortunate, and I played in one of the greatest rivalries in all sports, and that's the one thing that Coach Truss used to always do. We respected the rivalry, right? And when it was that week of that game, you understood what that rivalry meant and the history behind it. I think that's the same thing for this game, is that they got to understand what the Legends Trophy is all about. I had to. I didn't know much about it last year. I knew Stanford was a good team. I didn't know about the rivalry. And we have to make sure they understand what the rivalry is about, what we're playing for, and to respect their opponent. When you say embracing a rivalry, it's about respect for your opponent. And how do you respect your opponent about the way you prepare. I'm not looking at a record. And I'm not looking at anything other than what you see on film and respect them in terms of the way you prepare for them.